Hello guys, good morning. How are you today? I am very good. In this video, I am going to show you how to prepare vegetable stew. You must have seen different versions of stew or vegetable stew, but this one I bet you is a very spectacular one because it is a stew that nourishes the body. And so I'm going to show you how you're going to prepare vegetable stew. Come with me as I'm going to show you all the necessary ingredients that you need to prepare this delicious vegetable stew. These are all the necessary ingredients that you need to prepare this delicious vegetable stew. This is tomato paste. Fresh tomatoes that I blended it along with garlic and ginger. And so after blending, I boiled it. That is why you are seeing it has become a paste. This is what I'm going to use. You also need twin tomatoes for this stew. This is fresh tomatoes that I've just blended. I'm going to mix it with the tomato paste. You equally need vegetable. This is ugu, ikonefere or pumpkin leaf. You equally need meat, and so I've gotten some fried meat here. I also have fish. This is my smoked fish. This fish is not the other type of dry smoked fish that we normally have. This one is the barbecue that I did. So I'm going to add it to this stew. I also have here ginger and also some seasoning cubes. You also need salt. The oil that I'm going to use for this vegetable stew is palm oil, and so I don't need vegetable oil for this stew. You equally need nutmeg, and so I've gotten nutmeg here, which I'm going to grate. This is one of the seasonings that I'm going to use. This is chicken glory. So let's go to our stove. With your pot on the fire, I'm going to add palm oil. Remember, I've told you that I'm not going to make use of vegetable oil. So I'm going to use palm oil for this stew. And so you need to add your palm oil to the pot and allow it to bleach. So I'm going to allow this oil to cook for at least 2 minutes for it to bleach. Once the oil has bleached, you're going to add your ginger. After adding ginger, you need to add your onions. And then stir it properly and allow it to cook. We are going to allow it to cook for at least 3 minutes until it is dried. Yes, the tomatoes has cooked well. So I'm going to add the paste. Once you've added the paste, you need to adjust it. So I'm going to adjust it and allow it to cook properly. Yeah, since this tomato paste has been boiled already, you can see that it's dried already. So it's not going to take much time. So I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 5 minutes for it to be well dried before adding water. We need to check our tomatoes. Yeah, you can see that the tomatoes is well dried. So we are going to add some seasonings. I have to add the nutmeg. This is my chicken glory. And also add seasoning cubes. And also add salt. Then you have to stir all together and allow it to mix properly. You can see that the tomatoes is plenty because of the fresh tomato paste and the tin tomatoes. And so I'm going to have plenty quantity of stew. You need to taste for salt. I'm going to add some water. Depending on the quantity of stew that you need, that determines the quantity of water that you're going to add. Yeah, that is enough. You need to stir it properly and allow it to mix. You have to cover it and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. Oh my God. Please, you need to try this palm oil vegetable stew. You can see the face of the stew is inviting. Once the stew has cooked properly, you are going to put your meat and fish. Remember, I have already sauced, steamed, and then fried the meat, so it is good to go. I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 2 minutes before adding the vegetable. This stew, don't joke with this stew. I'm going to add the vegetable. Remember, you must add your vegetable last. This is blood tonic as well. Once you've added your vegetable, in the next 30 seconds, we are going to put our stew down and also serve. I'm going to allow this stew for just 30 seconds and then I will put it down and serve so that the vegetable will still remain fresh. I hope you've seen the way that I prepared this stew. So many times, some people believe that it is only vegetable oil that can be used in preparing some delicious stew. No, you can as well make use of palm oil to prepare good stew. If you've never tried it, please try it and give me feedback. My vegetable stew is ready. You need to turn off the light and then serve. I'm sure you've seen how I prepared this palm oil vegetable stew. This palm oil vegetable stew can be eaten with rice. It can be eaten with plantain. It can be eaten with yam. It can as well be eaten with potatoes. Please don't fail to prepare this palm oil vegetable stew at home for your family. My family loves it so much. If you love this video, please thumbs up, share. See you in my next video.